morning. Let's see. Why is my live chat not showing? Anyway, good morning, Munchie Mafia. It is a very, very cold Friday morning. TGIF, people. So, got a reprieve from doing inventory today. Have to do it next week instead because my boss is going to be uh, filling in at another facility this weekend, so he can't babysit me. So I figured, hey, let's see if we could fix my audio issue with my phone while I'm driving to work. And hello, Viper. Good morning. Good morning. Um, so this is my morning commute driving to work. Um, I don't know if the audio's all right. Been having some problems with my iPhone, where all you get is nothing but uh, static, and so I don't know. Need to just get it this one, like 2018, 2019. So anyway, it is a beautiful morning. Just some slight haze up in the sky, but it's very cold. According to my car, it's 35 degrees. And I got the little icon on my dashboard that says, "Oh, it could be icy." So, yeah, there's always that. And you know, after having to deal with StreamYard and it's got to be your connection. Oh, it's got to be this. And have you tried that? Yeah, maybe you should switch to Mozilla after they told us, hey, why don't you try Microsoft Edge? Well, Microsoft Edge made things even worse. And, well, it's got to be your computer. Well, it's a brand spanking new laptop, and it's not like some cheap-ass laptop either. It's an HP. I mean, it's not the most expensive out there, but, for a middle-of-the-road sort of thing. Hey, Mike, good morning. And hey, Andy, good morning. So anyway, I've put Timmy to the task of trying to go direct to YouTube with lives until we could get this whole StreamYard thing sorted out, because it's like 90% of my lives have been disrupted by crashes. And on a brand new laptop that just got out of the box like a month and a half ago. I don't know. But anyway, so hopefully he'll be able to figure that one out later on, so you might actually see him go live. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he tidies up the kitchen first, because I didn't get home till late because the guys were lollygagging about getting everything done, and it was just absolute chaos. It's like we had no power at the jail all of Wednesday, and for most of it I had basic lighting, but I couldn't cook, so everybody was eating sack meals. Their breakfasts were in sacks, their lunches, and also dinners. And it's like lunch and dinner was sandwiches and bunch of stuff like that. So I won the battle. I won the battle at work. Have this one inmate who claims that he is allergic to corn, and um, claims. Turns out that he just doesn't like corn, but he can eat, because it's like, this is not how an allergy works. I can't eat this, but this is okay. No, 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 no. Back that effing train wreck up 1 second, because that's not how our allergies work. And here I go. It's like talking too fast and starting to stutter. So, um, he had sad sacks, because it turned out that the mayonnaise that we use and the mustard that we use all contain corn, so he couldn't have that. Couldn't have the cookies because corn, and couldn't have Lay's potato chips. Did you know that Lay's potato chips contains corn? Potato chips. It's like, what? I can't wrap my head around that one. So he didn't get any of that. He got an orange and a hard-boiled egg instead. So he decided that he was going to type the request that he be taken off of the corn allergy diet, and admitted finally that he just doesn't like corn kernels. So I won the battle on that one. I'm like, okay, fine. If you're gonna screw with the kitchen, we're gonna hold you to it. Can't have corn. Okay, well, you can't have anything with cornstarch, corn oil, uh, corn bread. It's like, no, that's, you know corn chips. Just can't have it. So I carefully examined every single label on all the condiments and said, nope, can't have that. Nope, can't have that. And so he realizes that maybe his life really does suck without those little creature comforts like potato chips and cookies and mayo and mustard for your very dry sandwich. That, oh, come on, really? You're going to just cut me off like that, you mother? Okay, first off is stopping at the coffee stand. I love this coffee stand. This one's in Bonnie Lake, and it's called Cafe Elite. It used to be a bikini barista, and then it went to a family friendly because a bunch of soccer mom Karens had to complain about, oh, my children can see tatas, da 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 da. This is not family friendly. Had I known that this isn't a family friendly stand, boycott, boycott, boy. It's like, you know what? Shut up. Some women love to see tatas. Yeah, some women love to see really cute, scantily clad women making coffee. It's like, for the most part, those bikini baristas, they are they're making they're making bank, but they're also bettering their lives. I know that one of my past hi Mason, um, one of my past bikini baristas, um, she was putting herself through college, and she paid for her own medical school just from working at a bikini barista stand. You got all these soccer mom Karens that are like ruining it for the rest of us and saying, oh, well, that's obscene, yada, 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 yada. It's not obscene. I can go pop over to the other line. Okay. So, but anyway, so this has changed ownership numerous times. There's been family friendly, bikini, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, let me order my coffee. Be right back. Good morning, sunshine. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Today's a Friday, and it's my Friday. Even better. Can I have an extra shot on top of the extra, please? Crack puppy kept me up all night. Again.
Oh, love that.
Well, I accidentally overdosed her on CBD, and she was like this little limp rag, and it's like she couldn't even stand up. She couldn't even move. She was like, just eyes rolled into the back of her head, bloodshot. Yeah, but she slept really good.
Yeah, she's energized and ready to go.
I guess she was effing around all all damn day yesterday, just catching up on all that extra sleep that she got.
Oh my goodness.
I'm such a bad dog mom. I overdosed my puppy on drugs. So
Happens.
yeah.
I get it. My dog is being a brat.
Yours is being a brat? You know, Viper, that's a great question. Yes. Um, the beach would, thank you. The beach would be considered not family friendly. That's right. It's very right. So, but no, that's not how any of this works. It's like Mr. Corn allergy. Great example. Can be allergic to corn, but just you're gonna be respected a lot better if you just say, look, I have a preference to not eating corn kernels because when I eat corn and I shit it out the next day, it's very alarming to find, whole kernels of corn in my poo. It's like some people are that way. It's like I'm just so amazed that when I eat corn, it's like it's still whole. Uh, the body can't digest it very well. Um, so, which leads to the question. So, just about everything pre-made, it's in a bottle, box, can, jar, has corn or a corn derivative in it. And we got all these health issues that are just cropping up out of nowhere over the last, 40, 50 years. Makes me wonder, could it possibly be the food that we eat? Yeah, absolutely. It's like just one lonely little straw, please.
All right.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So welcome. You have a great weekend.
You too. Hi. Anyway, I love my coffee girls. They're just so awesome. They make awesome coffee, and they know that usually when I order a coffee, it sits and sits and sits and sits until it's like lukewarm before I can even get around to drinking it. So they just make it lukewarm for me. So it's great. Yes, I just at first. Oh God, that's so good. Oh, yummies, yummy, yummy, yummy. Anyway, so like right now I've got like a really um massively bad eczema outbreak on my leg and my elbow. My elbow wouldn't stop bleeding last night, and it's just so frustrating. Um, and when I think about, when the eczema problem started to happen, I doing a food diary. If I make stuff with organic wheat flour or eat anything that's got organic wheat flour, it doesn't bother me. But it's like, so now we're back to this whole, is it because of GMO? Um, is it because of this? Is it because of that? Because it's like, it's so hard to say because there's so many people that are like, oh, I can't eat gluten because the second that I eat gluten, um, I become suicidal. It's like, no, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You can't tell me that you can't eat gluten because it causes you depression, yet it's okay to drink a beer. Don't tell me that while you're drinking a freaking beer because it takes about 700 to 800 degrees to destroy the gluten protein. Um, I think it's like 750. God, this is Maris Farms. This is on the backside of uh, uh, Bonnie Lake. It's such a beautiful area, um, and hoping that today is going to be beautiful. Hey, Tiger, um, my squirrel is going crazy right now. What was I saying? Oh, gluten. That's right. So gluten have an inflammatory response in the body in some people that could actually exacerbate the symptoms of certain other autoimmune disease. Um, for example, lupus, etc., etc. Why is it telling me rerouting? It's not like I could take a left-hand turn into the backside of Maris Farms through the trees. It's like, no, we're not doing extreme 4x4ing today. Not today, Satan. I swear I hate my stupid ass GPS. So anyhow, uh, so that battle was won with the corn, and a friend of mine went live on her Facebook this morning, and she shaved all of her hair off. And so Angela, she's just an absolutely lovely soul. I absolutely adore the living hell out of her. She used to be one of my bartenders, and so she's been suffering silently. This is something I did not know about her. She's suffering from psoriasis, so that's why she was shaving her head. The simple fact that why is it having me do all this shit? Um, my GPS has got me all screwed up. I'm probably going to be like lost. Probably going to be like 4 hours late for work because I'm lost. So this here is the backside of uh, like Taps area. There we go. Every time I hit a pothole, it seems like my phone wants to tilt downward. Um, I love this area. I as much as I hate the things that's going on in Washington State, it's been my home for 55 years. 55 freaking years. I've lived here all my life, and um, and I love it. I just don't like the stuff that's going on, politics part of everything. Um, but anyway, back to my friend Angela. So she shaved her head this morning, and you know, there's something about hair. And, this is she made a comment about hair um, holds your past, holds your trauma, and all this other stuff. Well, actually, that's actually very true. Um, and so hanging on to the past is so detrimental. Just keep moving forward. Baby steps, big strides, running, walking, crawling. No matter how you're doing it, skateboarding, uh, riding on horseback, just keep going forward. You know, leave all the past stuff in the past. It's just bad stuff. It's bad juju. Uh, so yes, hair holds all that. So um, and I'm just proud of her. I'm just so proud of her because she's going through this thing with psoriasis, and um, so she shaved her head this morning so that it'd be easier to put the medication on her head. And there's just something so empowering about doing something like that because I remember, back in my youth, I used to, say, okay, I'm gonna cut all this hair off and do something really, really, really extreme. The phone keeps going tilty tilt. There we go. Um, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm sorry, guys. Just rambling. Yeah, yeah. Slow down. So this is the Lake Tapps area. Um, the lake actually has water in it. They're starting to put the water back into the lake because they go and drain it in the winter so that everybody can work on their docks. And then the water is put back, just in time for water water recreation activities like swimming and boating and fishing and jet skis. This is the bougie part of Pierce County. Um, and the reason why I'm taking the back way to work is because I don't like sitting in stop and go traffic. I hate stop and go traffic. It just annoys the hell out of me. And hi, mean girl. I'm sorry, I don't have my bifocals on, so I can't really read the chat too much. So, you know, I'm just rambling and testing out my audio thing because my audio problem because I've been having some problems with my audio lately. But anyway, so yeah, it's like stop holding on to stuff. It's happened in the past. It's hard to do, but when when you're like uh, reliving past traumas and just past things that don't have good memories, um, try to be mindful that that all happened in the past, and it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. It's really a hard thing to do. But when you work on it, you're working on yourself. You know, go and explore life and try to find some happy memories to not necessarily replace the bad ones, but to say, look, this happened in my past, and I don't want to be a victim to it anymore. I don't want to be a victim. I want to be strong. I want to be a survivor. I'm going to go out and do these cool activities, and I'm going to be fearless today. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, yeah. Everybody, like has those moments where, oh crap, 10 years ago today, this happened to me. 15 years ago today, this happened in my life. You know, 20 years ago today, I was diagnosed with, you know, it's like, instead of spinning it in a negative sense, say, I've survived and overcame and conquered an issue that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago. I did it. I did it. And just put a smile on your face, give the past the middle finger, and I I guess that's the message for today. It's just get out there and just be your best person. Be the best person that you could be, not just for the world, but for yourself. You know, when you take good care of yourself and your thoughts are in a good place, the rest of the world is going to benefit from that because you just never know who you might encounter in your day is having the most absolute shittiest day of their lives. But acknowledging their existence by smiling and saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or hello, et cetera, could be like something that they needed to hear. that they're not invisible, that they're being seen in that moment. God dang it. Stuck in traffic. Sucks. So, bus effed. So, I don't know what the hell's going on with recent bullshit. Um, Mason was pretty freaking hot yesterday, and understandably so. And I support him. I support him. I support him. Because, I see all these little passive aggressive freaking nonsense that's been happening. Little, you know, lack of courtesy and respect and all this other stuff. And it's just bad news. It's just bad news. Just freaking be kind to one another. You can't be kind and just shut, you know, just shut that door to whatever. And I'm not gonna do any name calling, but some people are gonna know what I'm talking about. Lately, um, a lot of paranoia, a lot of persecution. Like I'm being persecuted, sort of thing, or it's a persecution complex, and people are like, just going, ooh, ah, oh, oh, this person is fragile, and is vulnerable, and is, oh, they're being picked on, or all the haters. It's like, hate that word, haters. Just like I hate the word hack. Anytime somebody says, "Oh, I got hacked for doing this," it's like, dude, new buzzwords. Haters, haters. It's like, you know what? Just put it away. Just say, you know what? People are gonna hate, but that doesn't mean that it's all right to go on a rant for 3-4 hours, sometimes several times a day, um, about how all these people hate and hate and hate and hate, and it creates this community of people. It's just getting tiresome. I'm just gonna unsubscribe from that because every night, same thing. You know, and same people that are all enabling that behavior. Like they're enablers, and they're feeding into it and feeding off of it and feeding it and feeding and feeding and feeding. Oh, I'm being persecuted. Oh, I'm a victim. Oh, fuck that. It's like it's just it's just stupid. Just move on. Just move on. Just leave it all in the past and just move on and just say, look, I'm gonna be a happy person today. You know, the so-called haters are always going to be there, but show them that they're insignificant in your life, and just don't approach it. Just don't approach them with, oh, you know, or if you're going to, just freaking just say what you got to say, and don't drag it out for 4 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever, you know, for days. It's it's just, I don't know. Oh, so there's a lot of dead zones um, in this area. Beautiful area though. We're now down in Auburn, 1.9 miles before I have to make a turn. It's a windy road, and Um, this is life. Life is a winding road. It's got switchbacks and left turns, right turns, intersections, dead ends, one ways, speed bumps, potholes. You know, just freaking love one another. Just freaking love one another. That's what life is all about. Find beauty in everything. There's beauty in everything. Like right now, I don't know if you could see it, but the cherry blossoms are bloomed, and it's like the street is just filled with beautiful cherry blossoms. Really dislike the color pink, but man, I really love to see those cherry blossoms every spring. It's spring in Seattle when the cherry blossoms are going full swing, and the daffodils. We just passed a bunch of daffodils. And stop, stop for a moment and just be silent. Be in the moment, and yeah, just simply be. Everybody needs that reset. You know, everybody needs that reset. Yes, mean girl. Stopped at a stoplight so I could kind of read. Uh, exactly. And genuine kindness. Be authentic. You know, don't be a follower. The vitriol that's floating around is just stupid. People that feed into it is, you know, there's another word, another buzzword, sheep. Bah. It's like, don't be a sheep. And be a leader that people are people that want to follow. Oh yeah, just cut me off. Thanks. Um, be a leader that can lead people and inspire people to be better. And I don't know. I guess I'm just frustrated with life right now. It's really not even life. It's just situations that. But I'm with Mason. I'm with Mason. I support Mason. It got really hot, and he was living in his moment. That was his moment. He was in the moment, and sometimes sometimes we kind of lose ourselves in a moment, something that we're deeply passionate about. And yeah, hats off to Mason. He shows that he showed his passion. It's like, this is how I feel, and he got it out. He got it out. I hope he feels better. Because sometimes when something is bothering you and it's festering, you just got to explode a little bit, and it's okay because even you look at some of the world's marvels. It's like they just sit there and sit there and sit there, but even they have pressures, and even why the hell did it take me this way? I didn't want to go this way. Why is my GPS so stupid? Oh, anyhow. So Mount St. Helens is a great example. Beautiful freaking volcano in in the Pacific Northwest. One day that thing just took off. Uh, my cousin's farm was pretty much decimated by ash. Um, and say, okay, are you feeling better now? Do you feel better? All right. So let's let's move forward. And I love you, Mason. I really do. I really do. You're just you're just this awesome, goofy teddy bear. One of these days, I'm gonna have to come down. We're gonna have to go and get some pizza and go fishing or something. Maybe get the Munchie Mafia together, and we'll just go and do a hostile takeover of the beach with a whole bunch of food, lots of food, lots and lots and lots of food. I think we should do that. Yes, Mount St. Helens was crazy as f. It's I was alive for that. I remember it. I remember just getting to school and being forced into. All right, so who's gonna let me through here? Uh, that's nice. And people are gonna let me through. Yay, that's very nice. Um, that's another thing. It's like, are you so busy with life that you can't just let somebody in when you're dealing with traffic? It's like, come on, you know. Um, I always take a moment to let somebody in. Let I always leave enough space between somebody has to move right, move over right or left. They can do so without having to feel like they're going to risk their lives to do so. But I guess that's the message today: is be courteous. Better route available. Fuck you and your better route available. You're gonna make me fucking see here. Turn right in 5 miles. Okay. Turn right in 5 miles. I should have been to work by now, you dumbass. God, I hate this GPS. Oh, it's nice to know that the Thai food place is still there. Yeah. So turn right in 4.9 miles. All right. Um, how the hell did I end up this way? So I guess we're going through lovely downtown Auburn. Uh, and when I say lovely, I don't really mean it's a lovely area. It's like just not a good place. Um, yeah. So normally I would be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, but because my boss has an emergency, I got to sleep in just a little bit, and yes, it's 8 a.m. my time. It's 8:01, and burn off some overtime to spare the frickin' labor budget a little bit. Uh, I'm all about staying in budget, all about budgets, which leads me to question. You know, one of my former bosses was like, "Oh, you're not in budget." It's like you never gave me a budget. You never told me this is what I want. It's like you can't just say, "Oh, I want you to totally transform the whole menu," but not give me a number. It's like, and then tell me that I'm bad at math. It's like, really? I can math. Um, I can math, oftentimes without a calculator. But that's another story for another time. I'm just so glad I won the corn war. Corngate. Yeah. So one of the things that I really love about this area are the cute little homes, little cottages, and some of the craftsmen that are throughout this area, and so-called bungalows, the 1930s era bungalows. Uh, yes, we are heading north-ish. We should be passing the little airport here pretty soon. I'm on the wrong side. I don't know why it took me this way. I gotta find a new GPS, new GPS app. So if anybody has one that they really like that's not Google Maps, that would be great. God, this coffee's good. Oh, I love coffee. And my teeth are going to be rattling because usually I order 5 shot. This one's got 6 this morning. Fred Meyer, Auburn Veterinary Hospital. Yeah, I should have been. And apparently this is a spotty area. Why my phone keeps doing this to me. I think I need to just adjust the thing. All right. Why are we all at a standstill? Nobody coming in that direction. There we go. Green light. Yeah, I'm lost. Lost going to work. Been there where Auburn Way North meets Harvey Road. I should have been taking a right-hand turn right where that car is. Um, but I ended up getting freaking sent the wrong direction. Oh, just can't. It just can't. That I started talking about earlier, and my inner squirrel decided to, send me off in a different tangent. I think that what I'm going to do instead of doing lives is just do premieres for a while until we can figure this crap out. Um, that way, just sit around and we can have a big old watch party. I don't know. I don't know how you all feel about that. All the crashes and stuff, and leaving all these huge black screen gaps in all of my streams, um, and then having an idea in my head where what we're going to talk about and all the different steps and making stuff. All of a sudden, crash. Have to wait. One time it took us 10 minutes to get it all back up and running again. But I don't have time to go and edit my own videos to take out all the dead spaces. So then what? It's like I've got a lot of video to edit and not enough time because I work full time and I have to also, create new content at the same time for all of us to enjoy. And it's like, where's the fun in this? This is not as fun as I thought it was going to be. Um, Maybe I should just sell all the equipment off that we purchased, get some of our money back, just you know, take up something else like roller derby or something. Find a new hobby because this is getting ridiculous. All these problems with a brand new computer, mind you. Uh, I mean, there was only like two occasions where it was blatantly our fault. Cindy unplugged everything, and the other one was um, the brand new computer decided it wanted to do a BIOS update right then and there. It's like, really? You're going to disrupt a live stream after you've been out of the box for weeks for a BIOS update? It's like, what the hell? And I'm almost to work. Um, this area here, this is Auburn Way North. This all used to be farmland, all of it. Some of it's still farmland, but I remember back in the day where this is all farmland, all of it. There was no little smatterings of buildings here or there. The Green River meanders through here. We're on the back side of the Green River, or actually the front side of the Green River. And yeah, everything's changed, and not in a good way. It's like we need to go back to more basic stuff instead of relying so much on all this nonsense. Like all this stuff here was all farmland. Oh, there's a bikini barista right there. Cowgirls, one of my other favorite stands. Uh, but it's too far for me to drive without a coffee in hand. So it's like, I guess I could just, So just getting really close to getting to the gate. God, it's 8:11. I'm late, but not late. So, we're gonna make a right turn right here. Let's see if they open the gate for me, because I don't have a gate key yet. Hey, thank you. So here's my parking lot. This is the jail that I work at. And we're driving right into the sun. Porta potty. Pull all the way around and go and park in my usual spot. So I got a few minutes to spend with y'all before I have to go in. So that worked. Yay. No, I'm not saying that I'm leaving. I'm just saying that out of I was very frustrated. I've been very frustrated with the whole StreamYard thing. And I really didn't want to use StreamYard to begin with, because why are you using a third party product to stream to a streaming service? It's like I just can't wrap my head around that. Yeah, those are rhododendrons actually. Uh, very overgrown rhododendrons. And anyway, so try to burn a couple cigarettes before I have to go in. Whoops, get this damn seatbelt off. So yeah, the Emerald State, yeah, Evergreen State. Seattle's the Evergreen City. So yeah, the logging company's taking all the trees, um, and they're sold to they're loaded up onto or into container trucks and shipped overseas. Huge demand for our timber over in Asia, for building and whatnot. And I remember back in the day when I think it was Ronald Reagan made a comment about, you know, we got to do something about replanting these trees that are being taken, and that we should replant with um, trees that are less valuable, um, because of whatever reason or another. So it made no sense. Um, but I'm not going to form any opinion because I was too young to vote back then when Reagan was in office. But yeah, uh, God, I'm just having a brain fart all of a sudden. Guess I'm still a little pissed off at the fact that my GPS took me some cattywampus ass way. Um, and so this is the hopefully the latest and greatest internet challenge. And I'm not talking go eat some Tide Pods or something like that. The challenge is take a moment out of your day to think about how you can be a better person, how you can make somebody smile and practice kindness and send it out into the universe because it will come back to you. Um, says the Evergreen State, I think. I know it used to. I don't. I'm not even sure if he even says that anymore on license plates. I haven't really paid much attention. That's how that's how I don't know. I can't think today, but yeah, just out of sheer frustration, I was like, this isn't fun. I'm not having fun. This was supposed to be fun. This was something that Timmy and I could do together while we're waiting for his foot to heal. As some people may not be aware, but he was diagnosed with verrucous carcinoma. It was a cancer on the bottom of his foot from all the trauma, from all of the amputations and surgeries that he had. And so they had to remove the cancer on the bottom of his foot, which left this huge asshole. And it's been a terrible eight months now, I think. Terrible 8 months. He hasn't been able to work. He's not weight bearing. He's not supposed to be weight bearing. He's supposed to be minimally weight bearing on his foot. At the same time, his cousin was having her foot amputated. Um, within a week or two of each other. Uh, yeah, commute with Civi. No, actually today was actually a pretty decent day. I wasn't screaming, "You effing donut! What the f are you thinking? FFF, FFF, FFF." I love that word, but I guess the YouTube bots don't like it too much. Yeah, I think it's a great idea until it's resolved too. Maybe just do my vlogs as a live, treat it like a Q&A, and that way everybody can see how little Cindy Lou Who is growing, who is now able to jump up on the sofa. Well, kind of. She kind of climbs up. And the other thing that she does uh, that she learned how to do is use the stairs to get off the bed. She actually learned how to do that last night. So it's just crazy. Oh, my kitchen supervisor just came in. God, she still doesn't know how to frickin' park. She doesn't know how to park. Um, God. So I gotta have some choice words with her this morning. Tell her that we won the corn battle. Yeah, you know, if he's gonna pitch such a hissy fit about being allergic to corn when he's not. Yeah, how's Cindy after mom poisoned her? I didn't poison her. I just accidentally overdosed her. Um, she she was a comatose little fucking rag of a dog. Um, with CBD, like a little too much because she only weighs like 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds, and I gave her enough for a 10-pound dog. So she was this little moppy little mop, wet mop, just laying there like, dude, eyes rolled into the back of her head. The whites of her eyes were love you, main girl. See you later. Um, so yeah, she recovered from it. It's like she doesn't have any any brain deficit or anything like that. Not that that can really happen. Um, that can't happen. But it's just I felt bad. So we were baby birding her all night long, and I didn't sleep very well. And got home yesterday. I was just I just want to go to bed. Ate a bowl of soup and basically went to bed. And but yeah, this poor little thing, she was just totally zonked out. I felt like a bad dog mom, drugging my dog so much that she's now comatose. Um, but she's fine. I guess she was farting around all day yesterday, just driving Timmy crazy. Because he's at home. He's a stay-at-home dad right now, um, until his foot heals. Um, and like I said, back when after his first post-op appointment, I said, you're going to be lucky if this is fully healed up before on this side of Easter. And I'm right because he still has a hole in his foot. It's not as big, and he still has to dress it, and he can't get his foot wet. I just can't imagine not being able to wash my foot for 8 months. I just couldn't. I'd be like, F my life. It's like, ugh. So anyhow, I should probably head in, go clock in, and go and call my supervisor down. She's not my supervisor. I'm her boss, but she's the kitchen supervisor when I'm not there. But I'm here, so she's not. She's just the cook. So anyway, everybody, let me turn the camera around so you guys aren't just staring at trees. Hi, everybody. So this is me with my hair up. Just throw my hat on because I like hairnets. So I have these. It's a bouffant style scrub hat to hold all that hair in. And I should probably take a couple of Advil. I don't know what the hell's going on, but my hip has been just killing me lately. Seems like see, ibuprofen I could take 800 milligrams. So take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen with a 6-shot coffee chaser. Oh God, I hate when I get those things stuck in my throat. Put my glasses on and I'm ready for the day. Yay! I don't wear makeup to work. There's no sense in it because it's just going to melt off. Anyway, so remember, cook with love and eat with passion. Love you all. Long time. See you later. Bye.